Okay, so now here's time for the full video about the dream response. I watched this whole video, which is around 87 or 85, 82 to 87 minutes, I think. Maybe 86, I'm not sure. Anyways, the thing is, I took some notes, and off the bat, I want to say he does give out evidence. He doesn't just go, no, you. Like, he doesn't just basically try and Uno freaking reverse card everybody. Like, no, you're the stupid son of a gun. Like, no, he doesn't do that. He gets very personal and very in detail, and I'm not going to go over too much of his video because I don't want to steal any of his content, really. But one of the first things he says is about these allegations. I'll quote him. This is not funny. This is not a joke. This is people's lives, ranging from my own, my family, my employees, to actual victims whose stories won't be heard in the future. Which I agree with, because if enough fake allegations just freaking go around, then all of a sudden something bad actually does happen to somebody, not just in general, like in general, not just from Dream. Let's say freaking Mr. Beast. I don't know, dude. Like some freaking person decides to groom someone. Future allegations are going to be taken as seriously if a bunch of fake ones are going around. And I'll explain later why his employees, his own, and his families are on that list. So, the leaked picture, the fat one, I'll see if I can somehow manage to edit it onto the screen at a certain, like right above this point in the video. But I'll try. Maybe, probably not. Well, the video was him. He denied it multiple times, not because like he was ashamed of himself or anything. It was because he wanted to make the face reveal interesting, and also it was just the picture had a lot of personal stuff in it. He's lost a lot of weight since then too. Now, Dream was doxxed, and he was swatted a lot. That is something I have a huge issue with, and I will make that known right now, right here, right now, right here. That's wrong. Swatting is wrong. I don't care if the person's EDP 2.0. Actually, okay, at that point it is fair, but if the person hasn't committed like a horrendous crime, don't be swatting people. Like, if you swat somebody and you haven't committed a serious crime, there's something wrong with you. Like, actually, something wrong with you in the head. He was swatted almost daily at a point, which is like, dude, screw off. Like, leave Dream alone, okay? I know people hate him, but I don't care if you hate the person. Like, I don't care if they're the bane of your existence. You don't go swatting them because people have actually died from getting swatted. His family's been swatted because at one point the doctors believed they had the wrong address, so they just kind of swatted his parents, who opened the freaking door because they thought it was the pizza dude. Now, next thing, thirst traps from Snapchat. His Snapchat thirst traps. He said there's this feature on Snapchat. I don't have Snapchat, so I mean, I'm not sure if this is true. If anybody wants to let me know in the comments, that'd be pretty cool, but I don't really care. I'll believe him that every snaps go away like every day. I think he said after 24 hours, like snaps just like delete. So you need to like spam post to make money on Snapchat. And so he was just starting like his, because it was right after his face reveal, so he's just starting to do pictures. So that's why his pictures were kind of weird, but they weren't first traps. He admits they're kind of cringe, which I will go over that later. He's very aware of the cringe. Another thing he said, which I'll have to go back over that because the account looks pretty authentic. He said Dream was not him. On Twitter, the account Dream was taken was not him. Now, like I said, Dream is aware of the cringe. Also, one of my favorite YouTubers, Cheeto, was in his video for like a 2 second. He didn't mention him, but he showed like a clip from one of Cheeto's videos, so that's pretty freaking cool. Now, another thing he says, which I 100% agree with, responding to fans is okay. In general, responding to fans is fine. It's fine. Like, you can talk to your fans. If they're under 18, don't be weird to them, which he wasn't. Responding to fans is okay. Another thing. he covers grooming allegations really well. Like, literally one of the accounts that made the allegations is a freaking burner account, like a burner phone, basically. And also, he points out that, hey, the day this account was made was the day they made those accusations. And one of the girls was, like, literally deleting snaps and, like, deleting, like, messages from their stories. Or, like, their messages to Dream. They were kind of, like, editing the stuff. So it was kind of freaking stupid. Before his face reveal, people were obsessed with him so much that when he posted pictures of his cat, people like literally tried to dox him or like leak his face by using his cat's eyes reflection. What kind of freaking crackheads are doing that? Okay, and now between 2021 to the face reveal that he made, he only left his house 4 or 5 times. He says most were like 3 or 4 times for a dentist and once to the ER. Which means, bro, he wasn't grooming no one. I mean, like, the people who claimed that he went out to have sex with someone, like, dude, what? He says he only went outside 5 times. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but if you had to think about it from his perspective, there's been people swatting him, so. Also, about the Gumball thing. Bro, Gumball was 110% in the freaking wrong there. Apparently, he was underage at the time. I mean, he wasn't underage, but, like, he's under 21, so he can't freaking drink, so that's the first issue there. Gumball actor, Nick Cantu, I believe is his name. Yeah, him. He basically just says some slurs, and then people go on his side afterwards, and then Nick Cantu tried to say that he did tip the Uber driver, which, actually, the argument started because Nick was being aggressive towards the Uber driver, and Dream tried to get him to stop, and then another person in the car, not Dream, started recording because Nick wanted them to record while Nick, like, bashed Dream instead of the driver at that point. Afterwards, like, the driver wasn't even, like, tipped. So, and in his video, actually, Dream interviews the Uber driver, and on Dream XD, his other channel, he actually has a full interview with the driver. So, I mean, that's some pretty darning evidence, buddy. Nick. Also, he's the voice for Leonardo, which is wild. One last thing, which he covers, is people hate to hate. Like, no matter what Dream does, even if he became, like, Mr. Beast overnight, let's say, he started giving millions to, like, everyone, people would still hate him. Like, it's just because he's Dream. Like, at a certain point, when you get too famous, no matter what, even if you're, like, the best person on the planet, people are gonna hate you. Yeah, that's all the notes I took, I believe. Yup. So basically, I just covered a 90-minute video in like 8.5 minutes. I also want to say thanks for 2.4K views. This video, it was definitely worth it, actually. I loved making this video, actually, I really did. Last thing I do want to remind everybody is do not dox or swat. If you dox, screw you. If you swat, your family doesn't love you, okay? That's all I gotta say. All I'm saying is that your family doesn't love you if you swat. I think that's fair. Also, his 80-year-old grandma was at one point swatted, I do believe he said. Which is like, bro, what the heck? No way, yeah. Oh my god. Like, dude, I'm cool. So yeah. Dude, that's freaking insane. But I had to rate his response video to it overall. I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10. I respect Dream for the way he handled it now. Before I had an opinion on him, I respect the guy now. You know why? Because he handled it like a grown man. He really handled it well. and just go with like a paintball gun and start going pew pew. No one likes you guys. Like, no. He covered it very well, and he was very respectful. Even to the people who tried to ruin his life, which I'll never understand, to be honest. But yeah, that's all I got. Hope you liked this video. It took around, at this point, 2 hours to make. Yay. Because, like, watching that video, taking the notes, and also, like, recording. Now all I do is post it. So, yeah, that's all. See you guys.